Hello friends, welcome to the video. I'm Karen. We are talking about powerlifting tips for beginners. I am a powerlifter. I have competed a few times and I have won first place a couple times. So I've been doing it for a couple years and I just want to share some things that I've learned for myself, things that I hope will help you guys who are just starting or just getting into like powerlifting, whether it's competitive or casual, whether it's just you going to the gym and trying to be stronger. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you do drop a like for me and subscribe if you aren't. First tip for you guys is form. Form for powerlifting is so important. You're doing squat, bench, and deadlift. And it's so easy to hurt yourself if you are doing horrible form. So no one's ever gonna have like a perfect form. There's always gonna be something you can tweak or better, but you wanna make sure that you have a good foundation, a good starting line, you know? So make sure your form is good, you guys. A lot of times if you have better form, then it'll actually help you lift more weight because it won't hurt. So definitely form, one of the biggest things you can work on as a beginner for powerlifting. Number 2, warm-ups, cool downs, rest and recovery is also very important. I feel like a lot of people won't take their time to warm up, recover, to really cool down. But I don't mean, and I used to do this, you guys, I don't mean go in and do warm-up sets. Like start with the bar, put on like 30 pounds, add another 20 pounds, add another 20 pounds. I mean actually going in, foam rolling, band, stretching, mobility work. You want to make sure that your body is warmed up for that session. But the more you do those things, the more flexible you're going to be, the better your mobility will be. You will feel it, especially over time. So definitely warm up, cool down, recover, you guys, because your body needs some tender love and care. Next tip for you guys, keep track. Keep track of your progress. That means write it down, keep track of it on your phone, or take videos. Videos, I must say, is one of the best things you can do to track your progress. Not only will you be keeping track of how much you are lifting, but you're also gonna keep track on your form. You look at your form from before and then you look at your form now and you're like, damn, my form was trash, you know? So definitely keep track of your progress, you guys, whether, like I said, write it down, take a video. You don't even have to like share it, you know? But that goes into my next tip, is to be teachable. So if you do share it, you're opening yourself up to learn, you know? People are gonna watch it. Sometimes people are gonna be like, hey, I think you should try work on your bracing for your squats or push your knees forward. This is like stuff that my coach has been telling me lately. But you know, things like that, like other people's eyes will watch and they'll help, because sometimes you watch it yourself and you're like, oh, nothing's wrong with it, it's perfect, but then someone else will see it and then they'll actually help you. So definitely be teachable and be open to advice, because you're not always going to be perfect, especially your form. You want to be open to correction. And don't be offended if someone tries to fix your form. Listen to it and maybe try it out. And then if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. If it does, then look at that. It's a good thing you actually listened, right? So definitely be teachable and be open to advice and correction. Next tip, to take time and to be consistent. Don't expect results like, you know, your body's gonna get tired, it's gonna get sore, it's gonna be broken down but built up again. So definitely take time and be consistent. I cannot stress that enough, because I'm like that with my squat, because my squat for me is like not my best. So I always need to remember that it's gonna take time and consistency to get that squat number up. And then the next tip I have for you guys is to look for a coach, some kind of programming or some form of structure. I'd say if you are looking for this to be just like a very casual thing, you don't plan on competing or anything like that, definitely look into some type of programming. There is this one that I did before I actually got a coach. It's called Wendler 531. It's an app that I use. It actually really helped me. I was using it for a good maybe year, maybe almost a year before actually getting my coach, because that's when I decided I wanted to do like powerlifting meets and stuff. But definitely getting some form of structure, following some kind of program is gonna help you to be consistent. Like if you have a guide, it'll help, you know, rather than you jumping around all over the place. So, and guys, this is like for coaches. If you do get a coach, this is advice for coaches. And like when you're looking for a coach, find someone you are compatible with. It's gonna be a relationship. This is a coach and client relationship, and you need to be compatible. You need to be comfortable with them, because there's gonna be some things you're gonna be uncomfortable with when you're, you know, squatting, deadlifting, or bench pressing, and you have to be open to talking to them about it. So for example, for me, for my sumo deadlifts, I was having problems with my pelvic floor, and so I had to be able to talk to my coach about that. You know, you have to be open to them and let them know, like, hey, this isn't working, or this is actually painful for me, or my body's not responding to this. And you have to be able to take what they're advising you or coaching you to do. So make sure you find a coach you're compatible with, someone that you're willing to talk to, and someone that's willing to work with you. And then this last one, guys, is to focus on yourself. It's gonna be easy to look at other people and compare yourself to other people's progress. You know, you're gonna be at the gym and you're like, oh my God, look at that person. They're like lifting all this weight, and then they're looking at yourself and like, I'm only lifting like 135 on the bar. Who cares? They started somewhere too. It took them time to get up there. Trust me. I used to, like, I would never have thought that I was gonna lift 250 pounds, like squat twice my body weight, but I do now. It took time. It took like, what, a year? A year when I started like actually lifting to get squat 2 times my body weight. Or my bench press. Like my max a while back was 135, and now I did my 1 rep max for my meet, and it was 193 pounds now. So it's gonna take time, and it's gonna be easy to get lost in other people's progress. Like, yeah, support them, guys. Support each other when you guys are lifting and all that stuff. But when it's progress and it's your numbers, focus on you. Look at yourself, know what you are doing, trust that what you're doing is gonna be working, and then remember that your biggest competition is you. If you start looking at all these people and they're like, and you start comparing, you're gonna bring yourself down. Trust me, I used to do that. It's not fun, it's not good. So focus on yourself, because you are making progress. As long as you're putting in the work, putting in the time, you are making progress. And that progress is your progress. Not their progress, your progress. I feel so passionate about this right now. Like, I'm being 100% honest though, because when I go into a competition, guys, I look at everyone around me and it's like, yeah, they're my competition, but I'm my biggest competition. You know, I want to beat my last PRs. Their PRs, I have no idea. I want to beat my last PRs. I want to do this for myself. You don't lift weights for other people, okay? You don't lift weights for other people. You lift weights for yourself. You work out for yourself. And so when you're especially powerlifting as a competitor, for me, I'm focusing on myself. I'm competing with myself. I'm competing with the girl who competed like a year ago. You know, I'm trying to beat her, not these other people. I have no idea. So definitely focus on yourself, focus on your progress. Do not compare yourself with other people. I don't know if I sound weird because like I'm getting emotional, but I'm being so serious, you guys. Yeah. Composure. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's all the tips I have. There are so many other things I could talk about, but if you have a question about something like specific or a certain thing that you want to, you want me to really talk about, then do comment down below, you guys. Ask whatever you guys want to ask. I'll try to answer as best as I can. Even if it's like a good topic, I might even make a video on it. So yeah. Hope you guys found this helpful. Hopefully you guys will be able to incorporate this into your new powerlifting lifestyle if you're just starting. And happy lifting, guys. I'll see you in the next one. So yeah. Ha, ha, ha.